Hey everybody, welcome back to Stack Snacks. I'm John Swicky, where we try to make AI fun, exciting, accessible for everybody. So today we are going to look at Inflection AI's update to their Pi chatbot. And let's see if it's how it handles how it acts out there. So this is now Inflection 2.5. So this is now they've been releasing some updates in the past. We've done a couple of videos on them. There's been web search got added to them, and it's always been one of those apps that it's always like it's nice, but I don't find myself ever going back to it. So let's see what they've got in terms of how it holds up now. So okay, this is an interesting stat here. On an average conversation with Pi lasts 33 minutes, and 1 in 10 lasts over an hour. So people are talking. Okay. Million daily active users. All right, so let's get into the new benchmarks. So we talked recently in our Claude video. I don't know what all these mean, but we could just kind of see where it compares to GPT-4, and this lighter green is Inflection 1, and this darker green is Inflection 2.5. And they really have made a lot of strides in these benchmarks. It's quite something in some of the jumps. Some more technical details here. Here's a little deeper dive on and it's right there with GPT-4. And that seems to be kind of the move lately. Everybody getting really close to GPT-4. GPT-4 being about a year old, still people haven't surpassed it, but now everybody's kind of catching up. Here's a couple more. So let's see how it can hang. So it's gonna let's go over to my Pi account here. So they've got this kind of cool kind of ways to help you prompt, which is kind of interesting. And now looks like there's a daily news brief. Check this out. I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's see if it will tell us what this is. How is your daily news briefing created? Are the voices AI driven? So it's kind of cool. It looks like they so it's kind of like an AI powered news roundup. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, let's play around with some of these other prompts. The latest trends in tech. Okay, let's get some real time search. No, this is not real time search. Yeah, this is pretty generic. Boost your productivity. The latest in sports news. Okay, that should be real time. Okay. This is just kind of like info. It's not real news. All right, let's try. I don't know why. There's something about these images that make me want to click on them and use them. Yeah, the artwork's very compelling. All right, let's see what's Find Joy. See, that's the interesting thing about Pi. It says things like this, like, remember, even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big difference. What made you smile recently? They ask you these follow-up questions. Self-care for anxiety. Let's try this. So it kind of just seems like they're... All right, we'll do a prompt before we depart here. Let's really put this thing into the test. I got a little caught up in their cool images. Let's see. I want to write a new book. Can you help me come up with some ideas on what the book should talk about? So it's kind of cool. It says, hey, before we start brainstorming, and it kind of starts to ask me some follow-up questions. Knowing more about your preferences may help me suggest an outline with your vision. So that's pretty cool. Let's try to get something like slightly more complicated. I want you to help me with my nutrition. I want to live a vegan. I want to be a vegan. All right. I want to be a vegan. And I want to eat healthy. I don't have a lot of time to cook, but I want to lose weight and make sure that I have time every day to work out. Can you help me come up with a meal plan and fitness plan? So it kind of gave me some tips, but then it didn't give me a schedule. So now it's going to give me a schedule. I mean, the workout schedule is pretty good. The meal plan's, it's good for a day. Let's see. Can you visit web pages? All right. Can you help me come up with 4 ideas for a podcast about protein bars? I need a name and some show ideas. Okay, this should be interesting. Okay, yeah, these are fun. The protein bar buffet powered by protein, the protein bar takeover, the protein bar adventures. So it's funny. There's something about pie that like I said, like I want to like it. I don't know if it'd be something I'd go to like if I'm trying to get work done, maybe. I think maybe that's the disconnect. Maybe it feels so conversational and so friendly that it almost feels like, you would talk to it more about some of these topics over here, like how to talk to a crush, how to talk to anyone, self-care for anxiety. It does feel, when you do use it more, um like empathetic, and you feel like I can understand the stat that we looked at before where people can have like long conversations with it, because it does ask really good follow-up questions, but sometimes it doesn't really give you a lot to go off of. Even in our couple examples here, I can tell it definitely has gotten better. um but I think still some of the other things out there and some of the other features that are out there would be hard to um you know make a switch over here. But looking at those benchmarks, also this being free, it's there's definitely going to be um some compelling reasons to maybe push this to the limit a little bit. You got something that's free, that's near GPT-4, that's kind of got a cool interface. The mobile app's pretty cool. You can have it talk to you. There's a little voice thing, you know. So, there's cool features here. There's still, it's still worth something to keep an eye on. I think the team behind it makes it something to watch out for. I've got the app on my home screen. Yeah, just one of those ones. Something I'll still keep tinkering and playing around with, and if we come up with any interesting use cases, we'll let everybody know. But I think that's it for us today, everybody. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.